Okay, so Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're going to do test item analysis. And before we start it, my name is Anjir.
Let us introduce ourselves.
Anjir, grogi.
Bangun tidur, Dre.
Iya, bangun tidur anjir tiba-tiba. Udah jam 5.
Ayo.
Oke. Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we're going to do test item analysis, but before we start it, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Aure Mediana Shareza.
My name is Sylvie Putri.
And my name is Adelia Nurlaili.
So first is, what is a test item? So a test item is a single question or task that measures a specific aspect of a student knowledge or skills. So these common types include multiple choice, matching, gap filling, true or false, and short answer or essay. So feature of a good item test. The first is practicality. So this assessment criteria attach in a guideline including content accuracy, organization, and coherence, slide and visual design, and so on. So this test makes it easier for students to follow. And for the reliability, this test is stated on a handout. If a test has a clear question and instruction, it is more likely to be reliable. Additionally, it uses rubric with a clear categories. And for the validity, it directly measures student listening, reflection, vocabulary use, and brain action, which align with the learning objective. The fourth is authenticity. So the students here are asked to present their own photos and real action, similar to real-world communication tasks. And the last is watchback. So this test generates positive watchback by encouraging reflective learning, authentic communication, environmental responsibility, and multimodal skills. But it may also create negative watchback through performance anxiety, excessive focus on visual, technical issue, and limited depth of reflection. So here is our test sheet about Pecha presentation. Next.
Okay, now we move to the analysis of the Pechakucha presentation. So first is test description. For the test type is a performance-based because it is a Pechakucha presentation, and this is for a listening class. And for the skill and objective is listening reflection, environmental awareness, and public speaking. And for the direction is student asked to make a 20 seconds presentation. It's for 20 slides, so it's more focused on visual and narration. Next slide. Okay, the original incorrect test item. So there are like two item we analyze, and for the item one is about the delivery criterion. The original descriptor is delivery and timing, confident, clear, and fits time. And the problem is first the descriptor is too broad and lacks measurable indicators. And the second is the words clear and confident are subjective and open to different interpretation by readers. And the last one is this lack of clarity can reduce inter-reader reliability on construct validity since it does not specify observable aspect of oral performance. And for the incorrect test item 2 is about the visual criterion. For the original descriptor is visuals, attractive, and relevant. And there are some problem of this descriptor. For the first is the term attractive in here is subjective. It's depending on personal preference or taste. And the second is the focus is more on aesthetic quality than the communicative function of the presentation. And the third is the weakness content validity, since the main goal of the presentation is to measure how visuals support the message, not how pretty the slides look.
Okay, so next is the revised test item. The revised item 1 is the deliver criterion. The revised descriptor is delivery speak fluently with clear pronunciation, maintains appropriate eye contact, and use natural intonation. And for the rationale, the first one is the new descriptor specific observable and measurable indicators such as fluency, pronunciation, eye contact, and intonation. And then the second one is it increased reliability as different readers can assess the same observable behavior consistently. And then the third one is it improved construct validity because the item now accurately represent key aspect of speaking performance. And then the last is the revision also support feedback, encourage students to focus on communication quality rather than memorizing delivery. And the next is the revised test item 2, the visual criterion. The revised descriptor is the visual effectively support the message with clear image, minimal text, and consistent design. For the rationale, the first one is the new wording focus on function or how visual support the communication instead of subjective design aspect. And then the second one is it increased content validity by aligning with the presentation communicative purpose. And then the third one is it improved practicality by providing a clear standard for readers to follow. And then the last is the descriptor how emphasize the clarity and the message support, like key quality in an effective Pechakucha presentation. And then the last one is conclusion. In conclusion, the revision made to the Pechakucha assignment rubric make the test more effective, fair, and aligned with the principle of language assessment by changing the figure and subjective descriptor into clear, specific, and observable criteria. The test gained the higher reliable and validity. The revision also improved practicality since the reader can evaluate the student more consistently using measurable indicator. Additionally, this change promote positive feedback, motivating students to improve their communication skills and focus on message delivery rather than appearance. Overall, the revised rubric better reflects authentic communication and supports students' real language performance and reflective learning. I think that's all from our presentation. Thank you for listening. Thank you.